Folks, in today's video, we're gonna show you the easiest way to store a chain on your farm, property, truck, trailer, or in your home. Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to another gorgeous day here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Today's video is gonna be a quick tips video for you about how to store chains, logging chains, tow chains, chains that you use to strap down equipment on your farm, on your property, and how to keep that thing from blowing away. So today what we're gonna be doing is converting old oil jugs like this Dello. This is what we use in all the diesel machines on the farm. We're gonna convert these into chain storage jugs. And it's really simple, really fun. You're gonna be thinking, man, why didn't I do that before? So come along, let's learn how to store chains properly and simplify picking up and transporting chains like this logging chain right here, all right? Here is the problem. When you go to grab a chain out of your box that's in the back of your trailer or the back of your pickup truck or your side-by-side or your tractor, you're constantly struggling with the awkwardness of carrying and transporting this chain, plus storing that chain without getting a mess all over it and damaging your equipment as you store it. So we've got two different chains right here. We're going to talk about the two different chains. We're actually going to install some hooks on this old chain. This is an old logging chain, and this is a chain that I use to strap down my equipment. So here's what we've got. Old jugs like this. Seek out the wide mouth jugs. I save all these old jugs just for this purpose right here. And what we're gonna do is show you a simple, easy way of storing this chain, okay? So we'll take the lid off. You won't need that lid anymore. And the way we're gonna do this, we'll probably have to widen that lid out just a little bit. So take a knife like this. This is a Milwaukee knife from Northern Tool. We'll take that knife, we'll trim out around the edge right here, widening this lip, and there's actually a little line right there. So now what we're gonna do is take our chain and drop it down in the jug. Here's our jug. Get your chain and grab the two hooks on the end right here, okay? This is important. You want just about the same length of chain in there. So we're finding the center point on this chain. Hopefully it's not all tangled up. This is the problem. This is what we run into. So this will eliminate knots and problems like we've got right here. See that mess? This is going to totally eliminate that for you from now on. Nothing like a knot in a chain to make your day a pain in the butt. All right, so we removed the knot and now we're ready. So this is just about the midway point on this chain. We're going to take our jug just like this. We're just going to lower it down into here, okay? Just like so. And this will be forever how you store your chains after you watch this video. It's such an easier way to access your chains. Okay, now we've got our chain in our jug. All we're gonna do is take these hooks right here, hook them right over top, just like so, and bam, there it is. This jug's a little bit small. This is a big chain. But now we've got a way to carry our chain and set it into the tractor, inside the cab, on top of a bush hog or a brush cutter, and or in the back of your side-by-side or pickup truck. We're gonna show you one more real quick in this bigger jug, and this is super clean floor absorbent. Great old big jug there. So we'll pull the chain out of that and put it in here. Cool hack here, guys, and I'll post links to this super clean floor absorbent. It's awesome stuff, as well as this awesome Milwaukee knife. So your chain is stored in here appropriately. We're just gonna grab the chain by the end, pull it right out. Just that simple. Ready to go, ready to use. Now, this jug is really gonna simplify it. Drop it in there. So obviously, longer and larger chains are gonna need longer and larger buckets. Very cool. Right there. Right there. And that's it. Like I said, guys, now we've got an easy way to tote this chain. And at the end of this video, like I said, you'll be thinking, why in the world haven't I been doing this for years? Super easy, super simple. We can store this in the back of the toolbox on the back of my trailer, or I can put it in the back of this pickup truck. Now, we're gonna take our other chain, which is about the same length, but a little bit smaller gauge, and we don't have any hooks on these ends. So we're gonna put hooks on these ends real quick, and we'll show you how it goes into this jug. Cool? And we'll have two of my mini chains stored up, and we'll be saving all of our jugs to do this with all the rest of the chains on the farm. All right, so here's what we got. We got a couple of these hooks. They're a spring-loaded hook, just like that. China forged. They're made out of that wonderful Chinesium that we like so much. It's a metal that I just made up. We'll find the end of this critter. There's one end. And all we're gonna do, slip that guy in there, biggity bam, slide our cotter key back into place, just like so. So we'll pinch this guy off. There we go. And now we're ready to rock and roll with one end of that chain. And this is the other end. It's a little bit hard to do this on camera. Slip that in, slide that on, there we go. Find our cotter key, drop it into place, and bend it back appropriately. There we go. All right, good deal. Like I said, Chinesium, not that strong. Okay, let's show you how we store this. Once again, grab both hooks. We'll find the end or the center point, just like so. Drop that center point down in our jug. This jug has a little bit of leftover motor roll in there. It ain't gonna hurt that chain at all. There we go. Now, since this fits all the way in, awesome. Check it out. Chain storage, perfect. Can't beat that. If you really want to get serious about this, go in and cut out one little corner, just like that, so water drains out. You can also cut even 2 or 3 corners out, or take a drill bit and just put a little drain hole in there. That way water comes out. So guys, that's the Stoney Ridge quick tip of the day. How to store your chains the easy way for grab and go. So now I can nab this up, throw it in the back of a pickup truck, and I got my chains. You want to go to the next level, label it right on there with a Sharpie, which chain it is, whether it's a chain for logging, whether it's a chain for strapping down equipment, safety chain, whatever. So guys, thanks a lot for joining me here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Please pound that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you back. We're on a 150-acre farm here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and we're doing fun stuff like this. All right, we'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo!
Come on down to the Stoney Ridge, bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge.
Woo! First of all, let's talk a little bit about hitting my knee on the trailer hitch right here. Get your chain. Happy days. That's all. Woohoo!